Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And yes, I am Debbie. Now, we're reading for February 17th, 18th, and 19th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The overview, have faith, even when you don't, even when you don't feel like it, or even when you can't see the light. That is already on. That's where I have talked about, basically, I've done the reading for what's going on in the world, talk about what's going on in the planets a little bit more. It's also where I tell you about myself, the cards, and, of course, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So as we're going into this, we're entering into Pisces, but I think March is the really big month for me. I think it's going to change your paradigm and change how you see yourself, my Geminis. And I think you're going to, I actually think you're going to come to a better place, okay? Doesn't mean that the energies are all that are going to be real simple or easy. I just think that you're going to see, and you're just going to see your courage, and you're going to see who and what you are that much more. Okay, so higher power. What would you like to tell for our Geminis? What would you like to see? I kind of feel that step up energy coming, if not already here, but let's see what we've got going. Cards are falling out. We have a major arcana. We have a water card or a cup card. And then we have one here. Now, all of the cards are reversed. So this is very strong for you. Let's go ahead and see what we have for my Geminis. First card is major arcana. It is Archangel Uriel. Uriel is light bearer. Very, all the angels have these qualities, but Uriel has very much a lot of wisdom, a lot of bringing light to dark areas. The sun also has something to do with the Leo energy, but it's more a case of the sun not letting the dark, come through. Dark cannot be where light is, okay? And Uriel, bringing wisdom, doesn't mean that you're book smart, doesn't mean that you're educated. Wisdom is something totally, totally different. Wisdom is just knowing right from wrong, just basically having this inner knowledge. So this is almost, and I know Raziel has kind of an arcane knowledge, but Uriel is also bringing light to that knowledge. No, don't know why I need to tell you that, but it is. It's bringing light. It's bringing your knowledge up to that higher level. We have a 19, 1 new beginning, 10 transition, 9 let's wrap it up. 1 plus 9 becomes that 10 again, and then 1 plus 0 becomes that 1 again. So there is a new beginning with this. The sun, again, brings light to dark spots, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, but have confidence in yourself. And that's the one thing that, like I said, I feel like this March energies, as things are changing, maybe even because Mars is still in your sign, you need to start believing in yourself more. You need to start understanding that you have been put here for a reason, and maybe some of you need to start accepting the reasons. Maybe instead of running away, like I said, it's kind of this, like you're stepping up and you're just basically coming to an acceptance, okay? But for the weekend, the sun is all good energy, is all positive energy. It congratulates you. It just really just hugs you with its warmth, okay? Then we come to the 7 of water. And again, this is reversed. So we have a 197, a 791. 7 is a divine number. It's a divine umbrella. Water energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, and our Scorpio. Pisces has a lot of things happening right now to it. It just basically, what do we have? We have Neptune. What's the other sign in Pisces? You know what I'm saying. But anyway, Pisces has a lot of different energies, and we also have Saturn going into Pisces. So there's a lot of changes with Pisces energy, besides going into Pisces itself. So it is fluid, it's emotional, it's very spiritual, it's a very connected with the heavenly energies also. It's very deep. We see the deep waters, and under the waters we see, is that a shark? Or is that one of the whales? I'm not quite sure. It looks kind of sharky. So there is always there's kind of a little bit of a danger here, but at the same time, going through the danger, there's also the treasure. There's also the choices that are coming. So this is a complex decision. The need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Again, I do feel you're entering into this blossoming time, probably more in March, and this is preparing you. The Seven of Cups, when it's in the traditional, is about choices, and you all have choices. You can choose to say, okay, let's go down this path, or you can choose to maybe take another path. Again, this one's kind of making me feel like there might be a little bit of, you just need to be cautious. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. The Five of Water. So this is the Five of Cups. This is kind of that, five is about change. Change is positive, could be negative things. This is where, things are transitioning, things are changing. And then the Five of Cups comes along. Five of Water says, yeah, things are changing around you. Maybe not what you were thinking, maybe not what you were feeling, but whatever is going to be happening, it is going to be for your best. It doesn't always feel comfortable. It's also stretching you to your limits, or it's stretching you out of, it's pulling you out of your comfort zone, and it's not necessarily always feels, it doesn't feel like it's the right thing, or, it just feels like, no, I don't really want to do this. But then the Five of Cups comes, the Five of Water says, chill a bit. Things are better for you. Things are going to work out better for you. Remember, you've got the Seven of Water where there's going to be some choices. And you also have this Sun, which says that everything's going to work out fine. Have faith, believe. And again, that's kind of what the overview for the weekend even said. So Five of Water is about things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilled milk. This is also, not finding the silver lining of the gray cloud, okay? But there is a silver lining. There is, things will work out the way you need to. It's almost like we need to read these in reversed. But the good news is that it will work out for you more than you even thought, okay? Okay, let's see what we've got going on with the John Holland Higher Power. What else do you have here? So choices, you're not necessarily feeling happy with the way, the way things are working. Things are going to work out. Now we have that six number of man, the energies you put into it. It's the third eye chakra. So it's kind of telling you, you need to maybe silence yourself a little bit. You need to maybe do some meditation. You need to, the third eye chakra, there's basically 7 main chakras that people talk about, people know more about. The first, which is, down and below by the, tail end of your spine, is your root chakra, your base chakra. That would be 1, and then it goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, and then 7 is crown chakra. So the 6th chakra is, it's kind of an innie, okay? It's it's one that pulls in. It's a receptive chakra. We have it with, what is it, the pituitary and also the pineal gland, though a lot of times the pineal gland is also, it's also with the crown chakra. It's the receiving energy. It is the intuition energy. So with this going on, with whatever this is, because this is kind of a disappointment card. This is like, hey, I really, really wanted this, whatever this was. I really thought this was my direction, and then, don't think you don't have choices. Things are going to work out better. But part of the passage, part of your path is also connecting with your higher power, with God, source. And just take some time and say, what was it? Where am I supposed to go? There's a good, there's a lot of meditation with this, but it's also quieting your mind, which is not easy for Geminis to do because your mind is so active. And it's not necessarily that you have to be very rigid with meditation. Sometimes maybe even quieting your mind isn't the way to go. Maybe it's just let your mind go wherever it's supposed to go, because a lot of times the third eye chakra will send you to places you're not even aware of. So there could, but again, it is, let's put it this way. Maybe it's not quieting your mind, but it is in some ways quieting your body. Okay. and then just kind of like say, okay, what do I need to know? Higher power, God, source, what do I need to know? Third eye chakra, I open myself to you. But again, to put a cloak of protection over you when you're doing that, okay? So it could also be that maybe this might have been a disappointment, but you always knew that that wasn't going to work out the way you thought it was going to be. Again, very positive energies around this. The sun is very, very positive. So maybe this is kind of that time where you're like, yeah, even though, and maybe I don't want to even admit it, but I kind of knew it was going to go this way. Okay? A couple of ways to look at that third eye chakra. And 6, number of man, energies you put into it. Okay, let's go on with the angels of abundance. Let's see. So I would just basically say that even though there might be some disappointments this week, you knew it was going to come, you do still have choices, and the outcome is going to be still wonderful. Okay, let's go on. Let's see. Angels of abundance, what would you like to say to our Geminis? What would you like to say to our Geminis? What do they need to know? Declutter. Okay. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. I like the idea of your schedule being uncluttered because I knew if it's something to do with, whatever this was about, you need to be open to receive. Okay, I'm getting this. You need to be open to receive. And how to do that? Well, that could be because of your keeping your schedule, your whatever you have to do for the weekend. Be open to receive. That's coming through real quickly. Okay, let's see. What crystal or energy for my Geminis? Let's see. What do we have for my Geminis here? Here we go. Yeah, that's popping through. Open to receive. Celestite. Okay, that's really good with this one here. Celestite is good with communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. Because remember, this is a receiving energy here. So be open to receive. That's coming through. Okay. Let me know, my Geminis. Please take that time to comment. Also like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. You keep me on YouTube and now on Rumble, so I appreciate it so much, my Geminis. Okay. As always, though, my Geminis, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.